Hello Earthlings! Gotta try something a little bit different for this video. Anyway, here we are. The end of Scream Fortress 14 is coming up in just a few days, and because this was my first time ever participating in the event, I wanted to write down, record, edit, make a thumbnail, and upload my thoughts about based on my experience with it. Yes, I'm reading a script, and this is my first time doing it. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, obviously I've never done this, which I just said. But, you know, brain damage incoming. Anyway, I'm gonna get this out of the way, so you can, you can hurry up and go to a funeral or something. I don't know what you're doing today. Long story short, Scream Fortress was honestly insanely cool and fun. You obviously, you saw my video. If you saw my videos, I had a lot of fun doing it when I tried the spells. I thought it was great. It absolutely blew my mind. If you've seen the spells before, if you've used the spells before, you know how, the meteor shower spell is amazing and very useful, and the ender pearl thing where you throw it, it's like on Hell Tower, you throw it and you teleport to wherever it lands. And you also know about how completely stupid and unfun the jump spell is, which I looked it up, it's called the blast jump, which I was close enough. Anyway, yeah, the jump spell is, I don't like it, okay? I rarely get to use it for gaining height. I think there's been like one map where I actually did use it to get height. Any other time it's just like, I'm gonna take fall damage unless I have the mini spell where I can jump infinite times. It's not useful, okay? So anyway, now, anytime I get in, like, really? Do I really have to use this? I always have to find an enclosed space just so I can not take the fall damage from jumping. That's the problem. I mean, I can see why you would want to use this if you're, like, playing soldier and you have the airstrike. Maybe that works? Or maybe not, I don't know, I didn't test it. If you look at my footage, you can see I'm playing as Pyro. Yeah, I main Pyro now. Rest in peace, Soldier, it's been fun. It was a very fun character to play, but I wanted to switch things up after. It was just getting... I also use the Dragon Spear, as you can see, and I also use a Thermal Thruster, which you've probably seen. I don't know where I am in the video at this point. But, if maybe I could use this to get to a higher place, but I have never found a use where I could do that, and if I were to do it and I miss my shot, I take even more fall damage, which makes it completely useless. But other than that, the other spells are pretty fun. I think the only one that I'm not really too big a fan of is the mini spell, but I think that's still fun to use. Honestly, I just want to talk about every little aspect that I just kind of took note of while doing it, while doing Scream Fortress. So next I want to talk about the maps, which, let me say the maps are awesome, okay? Harvest Event was cool. Spooky, like, every map I played was amazing, you got stuff like, Hell Train, Hassle Castle, Slasher, Los Muertos, yeah, I'm Spanish, don't judge me. Slasher was actually my favorite map, just because, it has all the bosses, spells, ghosts, skeletons, the underworld, it has everything in that one little package, and it's a really fun map to play. Plus, like, it's a King of the Hill map. That's my favorite game mode. So, but the other game modes like Special Delivery and the Farmageddon one. I think Player Destruction or something. I think and Arena. And even Carnival of Carnage. I thought was like super cool. Even though I just found out like a few days ago that it was a Doomsday reskin. I didn't know that. I've never played on the Doomsday map, but I thought it was so cool. Erasmus is doing all the bumper car stuff. It was amazing. Anyway, now for the stuff that the problem with the maps, in my opinion, the main maps where you gotta find Monoculus and Erasmus to like Viaduct and Ghost Fort. How like the game completely stops and there's a truce whenever these bosses appear, which is like every minute or something, and it's super annoying because the games last longer than they're supposed to, and it just. Especially with Ghost Fort, 7 minutes for the King of the Hill timer. It's just really annoying because those games last so long. Even with Slasher, the timer didn't stop. That was up to 5 minutes, and I honestly didn't even care. I didn't even remember that it was 5 minutes. I thought it was 3 the first time I tried it. Which is, 7 minutes. It's too much. Viaduct has 3 minutes, yes, but it still doesn't. I still feel like a game of Slasher doesn't last as long. I had fun fighting the bosses. I think they were really cool. Changed things up a little bit. So, I guess it's not that bad. But, moving on. Okay, the last thing I wanted to bring up was everything else. I am sorry, just saying, you know, I'm doing a horrible job. I have a script here, and instead I'm just going off everything my mind wants to think. I have to go to class soon. Right, you know, completing contract. I thought the contracts were cool. You know, gave me a reason to keep going back and playing. Won't lie, you know, if it wasn't for the contracts, I probably wouldn't have been playing Scream Fortress throughout the entire month. I think I would have gotten bored really quickly, but this kept me coming back, you know, getting, you know, cosmetic. I think it was just cool. I thought it was just really fun. My only problem is, why are the cosmetics Halloween or full moon restricted? That makes it so much more irritating when you get them, because now it's like, oh, look at these cool gloves or this cool mask or something. I can only wear this 1 month of the year or on the occasion of a full moon. It's not. No, thank you. I mean, I know you can use them for you know, for like doing the transmute thing, which, you know, I'll get into a little bit later. But you know, another thing with the contracts is that a lot of them were kind of repetitive. A lot of the ones that I tried, at least, I looked it up, and a lot of contracts are like different. They're very different, you know. They have something to do with the map you're playing on. But a lot of the ones that I played were like, you know, kill someone with exploding pumpkin, get a Halloween pumpkin. I never finished these bonus tasks because they were just so boring, and I completely forgot about them. I was just focused on getting the basic one and moving on, because, you know, I'm not getting an extra prize for doing the bonus things. You know, I had no reason to do them. Alright, next thing I want to bring up is the Scream Fortress crates, which, there's a bit of a problem. Look at how many I have. I have like 1 million Scream Fortress crates, and I can't open any of them because I don't have the keys. And the keys are like $2. I don't have that money. I'm in college. You know, I want to open them so bad because they look so cool, and I want to open a crate. I've never really gotten to open a crate before, and I want to do it. I mean, well, yeah, I have opened a crate before, you know, but it was one thing, and I had to pay for the key. Why can't it be like at least a very rare chance of you getting a key at random instead of you always having to pay for it? It just doesn't add up that the keys never change in price. While on the market, you get a crate for 3 cents. That's it. That's like the highest you're gonna get. I don't. You know, comparison. You know, the key compared to the crate, that's an outrageous price. I mean, Valve, you know, it did something cool, but you know, it's just not worth spending $2.70 to open a box. Okay, now for the last part. Not for the last part of the video. I don't even know why I'm telling you this information. Like, guys, last part of the video, start cheering. Okay, we're gonna get it all wrapped up. Scream Fortress was fun. Like I said that before. I had a lot of fun recording, editing, playing. You know, it's the best game mode so far. I thought it was cool. Is it even considered a game mode? I don't even know. You know, the spells were cool, the bosses were cool, the maps were cool. There's not much else to do outside of just playing a map. I mean, you know, I kinda wish there was like some other events during that would keep you wanting to come back instead of be like, woo, try to do more Halloween stuff again. No. I mean, you know, I actually started to get bored about a week and a half in because it was just like, whatever. I mean, you know, I could be playing regular maps because people were playing regular maps really quickly, but I wanted to keep seeing what else this game would have to offer. So I kept doing it, and I had fun. You know, even though I was bored, I had fun. You know, last thing to bring up is the Soul Gargoyle, which I thought was great. You know, getting rewarded for killing players, doing contracts with this happy little gargoyle that would that just became more and more delighted the more you kill people. That sounds very, very strange, I won't lie. You know, and then you get to do the transmute thing, which, speaking of which, right, I am finally gonna do the whole Penguin Trade View thing. I kind of have an idea of how it works. I just wanted to try it out because it seemed really interesting. There's also the Manco Trade. I don't know what this is. What is this? Take your gear to a new tier. I provide them to one home. Trade up with this flop drops to higher. That's weird. It's cool, but it's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, let's do the transmute thing. I just wanted to try it out. I was thinking about it. You know, okay, so, okay, so I gotta figure out what's the best thing for me to get rid of. You know what, I've gotten this. Let's see. The question is, are these two things different levels? Yes, they are. Okay, I guess I want to keep the higher level one. I don't know why. I like the high numbers. It makes me feel nice. If you know what that means, I mean, you probably don't, because neither do I. Right, we're gonna mail it in, and, oh, we could draw on this. He lives at the YMCA in Gravel Pit, New Mexico. Yay. Put a stamp, and we send it out, and see what I get. It could be anything. Who knows? Ooh, what's this? Crits or tree canteen? What is this? Oh, this is cool. What is this thing? How does this thing work? What is this? It's a useful item. Oh, wait, is this for like MVM? Is this what the... That's cool. Oh, that's so awesome. What? I forgot to mention that I got the fancy spell book. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be everything, you know. I finished with my thing. It wasn't I'm gonna admit it wasn't good. It was not a good, you know, it wasn't a good script. It was my first time trying. Maybe if I do this again, and I probably will, I'll try harder. I'll get better, maybe. Anyway, yeah, bye.